It's driver 53. Oh man, it's 8 o'clock at night, and I've been very, very busy this evening. As you can see, all the field is completely empty. Got all of the straw bales taken over to the sale point. I got the field across the road. It's completely empty. And let me show you something else over here. I'm gonna just hop down here. Um, all my equipment's not in the yard anymore, and that's because that real estate agent did call me and had a really nice offer. So I went ahead and purchased some property, and I went ahead and sold off my alfalfa field. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, that I'm an alfalfa farmer, right? But I want to go a different direction. All right, he made good money at it, but there's not a lot of money in it, and I want to expand. I want to get a little bit smaller fields. That way, my equipment right now can handle it. Right, I don't need the 40 plus acres places. I need about the 20 plus acre spots of land. So went ahead and sold that one off. I'll be selling this one off too. It's going to go on the market here real soon. My uncle, he said, yeah, you're going to go ahead and sell it. I'm going to go ahead and be able to keep the money since it's part of the farm, and it's part of it. So I'm going to use that money to help pay off that loan. And what I'm doing now is I'm going to drive over here to our new farm. It's a little bit more updated. It's the same style house, but it's got a few more buildings so I can store stuff a little bit better. It's got some silos that actually work. I'm going to be able to store grain, or store everything, actually. I went ahead and had all of the other silos, my little ones, my seed, fertilizer, and lime. I had them moved over here. Moved all the equipment this evening after I got done harvesting. So we're going to be set up and ready to go. So the really cool thing is that it's not that far away, actually. You guys can probably already tell which one it is. It's going to be this one right here on the right. It's a nice little spread. Like I said, it's got good silos on it. I got my stuff set out front. It's got a nice little driveway right here. Let me go ahead and just park this right here, and we'll take a look at this new place. All right. So first off, let's go around here and just take a look at the house. It's same style, maybe a little bit better, maybe not. I mean, I think I could probably paint this one up, make it a little bit more appealing. It's got a little bit more curb appeal out here than the other one. I think these big old rocks you can stand on and admire the view. I mean, beautiful sunset we had this evening, and now the moon's coming up over here, full moon, so we gotta watch out for the werewolves. Looks like I left the light on in the house. So, yeah, we're gonna come around over here. And what you see is, my main ones that I had them moved over here. They're pretty easy to move. So I did that. Gonna figure out where exactly I'm gonna put this trailer. And I may not keep this. I may upgrade. There's a little bit bigger one that I can get. This is the silo. The way this is gonna work is I'm gonna pull up right here. I'm gonna dump everything in here. I'll be able to switch and determine where it goes inside this big silo. Through that lever right there. And you can see I've actually got an extension here. If you walk around over here, it's on the outside of these tanks. We've got another extension there, and another extension there. So all these pipes and everything run underneath the ground and come back up over here. So it knows exactly where everything is. And then this right here is where I'm going to be able to fill. So I'll just back in there. Same thing. I got a little. Here, let me turn this on. So I got that right there is the motor. I got a box right there. that controls everything. I'll just open that thing up and go to town. And there's some other random stuff laying around. Next, we got another building right here. So we're going to store most of my stuff at. My larger stuff's going to go in here for sure. So, no door. It kind of fell off, I think. But it's a lot better than the other one. A lot bigger. Got another workshop area right there. Then you come around over here, and I've got another building here that I can put some of my smaller stuff in. So, like maybe a cedar or something like that in here that's a little bit more difficult. I mean, I got some old parts laying around. I may be able to do something with them, may not. Not quite sure yet. Got some pallets I can maybe use. I mean, it's a fixer-upper, but it was a pretty good deal, right? I even got my truck here. The other truck and trailer are actually out in the field. I just finished up a contract while I was waiting on everybody to get everything moved over here for me. Got these couple things here now. We're going to see where we can start upgrading. This field you see right here, this corn, this is me. This is ours, right? And I'm looking at maybe buying a field that's that way and another field that's that way. Like I said, they're smaller. It's going to be about the same amount of property as what I had before, maybe. It's just they're going to be a little bit more manageable for the harvester. I'm not going to have to sit and harvest on them all day long. I'm going to be able to do quicker harvests. And that thing right there is probably going to be, that's probably the first thing I'm going to upgrade. I really want to get one of the new Case IHs. So, yeah, that's that. So, I guess what we can do is gonna go ahead, run inside, get some sleep. We'll get up first thing in the morning and get started with our day. I mean, this harvest right here will be ready to go, and we'll yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go and go inside, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys back here first thing in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's just a little bit after 7 o'clock here in the next morning, and I checked out just to see what all jobs were going on, and there's a fertilizing job. It's right here close by the farm. It's actually a piece of property that I'm really, really interested in picking up too, if we can. It's a little bit bigger field, but I think it would be a really, really good one if I can get my harvester first, get a good planter, and then we'll be good to go. So I'm gonna get up here a little bit and you know, up here by the road, leave this thing. I got a worker that's coming to take over for me, and I want to go take our harvester and sell it. Just flat out sell it. And the reason is because I found out that my neighbor has a spot on his property. Well, his property is a spot that he collects shipments for all of his neighbors, right? So if you got a piece of equipment that you're buying up there at the shop, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing off, leave it right here. So that guy right over there, that's the same place I bought the fuel. His depot, or his house, is kind of like a depot where they bring shipments right out on the flatbed, and you can pick them up. And since I'm so close now, I'm thinking, you know, I could have them shipped there, and then I'll just run up there and grab them. Save me some time. You know, he makes a little bit of money on it for a delivery fee. I'm fine with that. Saves me the time from having to go up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my stuff shipped there, just having to go all the way up to the top. But I've also got the sale point. They'll come by and they'll pick up my stuff, right, again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back over here to the house. I'm going to get my harvester out, figure out what all it's worth, sell it, sell the header. I'm going to get me a new harvester because we got plenty of money now, almost $1 million. Like, y'all, I am swimming in cash right now. I got to spend it, or I'm going to go buy a racetrack right now. I got to get this going. So that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I'll be here about 7:30. He's going to get started on that. So I'm gonna run up here. You'd think I'd bring the truck or something over here, but nope. Gonna run over and take care of that real quick. Let the worker come over here and pick this up. And yeah, we'll get started. I'm gonna get a header for this corn first, but you guys will see all that here in a little bit. So we'll see you over there. All right, everybody. So we're back over here at the farm. Still waiting on that guy to get there, but I made it here now. I'm gonna go ahead and set up and get these things in process to get going. So we're gonna come over here to the toolbox. All right, and I already repaired it, so we're good there. I'm gonna sell it. And now I'm getting almost 18,000 for this thing. Before it was only like 11 and a half. So I mean that's awesome. So we're gonna go and sell. Why can't it sell? Alright, so I finally got the header. I figured it out. I was just not selecting the right one. But it sold. It was actually closer to like 15 is what it was by the time I got it all figured out. So I'm going to go in here also. I'm going to repair this guy. Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and now sell it too. I'm going to get 93,094 because I use it quite a bit. So there we go. So we got about 110,000 out of that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this, and here it is, y'all. This is big. Now another thing is I'm looking at some of these class, and they're inexpensive. They hold a decent amount of stuff. So let's look at this. All right, if I do this, I can get a 218, right? It's gonna hold 8,000 liters. All right, so about half of what the Fent does, and a little bit more than half of what the big case does. The problem is it's only, what was it? The header is only like 8 meters, something like that I can get for this thing. You know, and we're talking 13 meters or something like that on the other one. So I'm definitely gonna go with the other one, I think. And I'm ready to go to a case. I'm ready to get something with some volume, some power. So we're gonna come to this guy right here. Accent flow 9240. Now it's gonna harvest wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, corn, soybeans, and rye. So yeah. So the wheels, I think trailer board, and we want wide. But let's look at this. Michelin's and back to trailer board. So I'm going to go and get wides. Just get those up just a little bit more. I like that look a little bit more. It's going to cost me $1,400 more. Alright guys, this is a big purchase. Yep. Here we go. We're going to buy. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Alright. So that is ours. Now, we need to get a header too. But let me show you something. I'm going to come out over here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it from here. No, it feels in the way. Alright, so I'm going to pull it up on the phone. So, last night, real estate agent called again. She wanted to thank me very, very much for the new purchase. And she let me know that my other field over there, I just listed it. But it's sold, y'all. It's sold. So I made all the money on that. And what did I do? I bought 2 more fields. So now I own 3 fields. Alright. And this is the field that I'm really looking at getting. Field number 2. Being so close and everything, it's right down You know, even these fields are right down the road. They're super easy to get to. I've got main port, you know, main ways all the way around. I'm thinking if I can get this one down here too, it's another small field, you know, that would be really nice. And then I can start coming over this way and getting these. These are just really big. And these here I can manage a lot more. I can stagger my schedule of when I'm doing what on each one and work it out a little bit more. And then do this. And then I thought about this guy right here. Remember earlier I was talking about getting some cows? This has got 2 cow farms on it. And a little bitty thing right here. But I'm not worried about that. You know, I could put 2 different types of crops in here. The only thing is it's $680,000. That's going to take me a couple days to earn. But then I can start doing cows. There's going to be a lot of equipment that you need cows for. But I'm thinking if I can get this one first, and this guy, and come over here and pick up these 2, and then pick up the other 2 on the end, get this whole bottom section of smaller fields, then I'll be good. Then I can maybe come up here and grab these couple. I mean, I wouldn't mind moving up into this area here, too. But I think that's going to be later once I want to get back up into the bigger fields. I think once I'm on the bigger stuff, I'm going to see if this guy's willing to sell his property. If he's willing to sell his property, I mean, because he's got, I think there's 4 barns there, maybe 5. 5 different pieces of, I think it's just 4, yeah. He's got some stuff around back, it's a nice, beautiful house, there's a nice garden in the front. I mean, it's nice. Just everything about it is a really nice setup. Now, I could keep this one and work out of both of them. That wouldn't be unheard of, you know. And I went ahead and made friends up here with the people at the biogas plant, too. So they told me that anytime I want to bring some material up there, they'd process it for me, and we'd be good to go. So I'm looking at that option, too. You know, just trying to transition to a more traditional style farming instead of baling everything, right? Now, don't get me wrong, on barley and oats, I'm going to be still baling straw and taking it and selling it. Or I might, I don't know, you can bulk sale it too, because guys use it for cows. So, and for bedding, for sheep even. You know, we got that farm over here, and we got this farm over here, so we'll see. But I think I'm going to stay down here in the bottom half of the map for a while. So let's go ahead and get out of this. Like I said, I got that going on over there. We got that up there. I've still got 654,000. I'm thinking I want a tractor. Yeah, I'm thinking I want a bigger tractor. Because I would love to have 3 tractors. And if I had incremental step up, then I could start doing some of the bigger contracts with my own stuff and making even more money that way too, and then use it on a farm. It's either a tractor or it's a semi. That's a tough call. Let's, you know, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit bigger tipper too. That'd mean less trips back and forth here. Plus, getting that dual thing in there is going to be a pain trying to unload that. Yeah, let's get rid of this and let's get something else. But I need a semi to do that. So let's pull up and see what a semi is. All right, let's do that. So we're going to go to trucks. Here's what they said. Now, before I was just leasing this Warrior. All right, now it's a nice truck. It's 460 horsepower. We also have a Hulk, which is 550. There's a Lizard, which is 620. Now, you start getting into some of these custom ones, right? I call this an SX Heavy. Now, another thing to think about is I'm only allowed so much room on my property, right? So I got to be very careful about how much equipment I have. Excuse me, or I'm going to have to start paying way too much in taxes and it ain't worth it, right? But I've been looking over here at a, excuse me, either a Warrior Hulk plus plus or a Warrior plus plus. Let me show you. This bad boy right here. Now, if I go down here to engine setup, see how it says Hulk plus plus 550? Check this. I can go to 680, and I will not have any problem hauling anything. Now, it is $160,000, all right? But I can probably make that back in like 3, maybe 4 contracts on some of the bigger ones, like 2 contracts on the bigger ones, all right? So I'm really, 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 really thinking about this. And it's a little bit older style truck. I mean, it kind of go a little bit more with what we got. So I'm really, really thinking that. And there's other things I can do too. They don't add a whole lot more money. Excuse me, I need to get some coffee in me this morning. Jeez. There's a couple more things I can do here, right? And it's not going to add that much. Now, a cool thing is if I decide to get different versions of this, right, later, then it's not going to, hit me so hard on taxes because I've already got everything taken care of. Like if I ever want to get into logging, right? I mean, all kinds of stuff. We got these things called IT runners that I can get and hook up to this, which are pretty cool. But I'm not really doing those types of things right now. So I'm looking at, getting back. And that is just kind of silly for what we're doing here. So I think what I'm going to do is, and I don't need a sleeper or a long sleeper. I mean, that's like a limousine of semi trucks. Holy cow. So I think what I'm going to do is just get normal. Because a little bit longer wheelbase makes it a little bit more stable when I'm turning things like that. So, yeah, let's do, I guess, trailer war. Yeah. Those look pretty good, right? I mean, let's look at the options. So I can get normal, like, highway tires. I get trailer works. Or I can get Nokians. I'm a big fan of trailer board. That way, in case I get stuck somewhere, I can get out. That looks pretty good. Let's see what the rear here looks like. Ooh, that's. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that right there, like half paint, because I don't want it to be a show truck, right? And that's what this right here would be, and that, and I want more than just mud flaps. So let's look at that. All right, so exhaust. I like tinted windows. And I want some cool exhaust on it, that's for sure. And we're getting the big motor. Like, there's no bigger one, right? Okay, we're getting the big motor. Bumper. Yeah, let's get some mud guards on that thing. What do y'all think? I like that one. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing is main body color. So let's check it out. We could go case, right? Because we're on Case Farm. But I'm not a big fan of super bright red on stuff unless it's like factory or that way, right? So I've been also thinking, what if we did kind of this color? Call it onyx. Because I don't want to go, oh, well, actually, hold on. black metallic. It's kind of hard to see inside this building, but let's go black satin. Ooh. I shouldn't. Let's just go onyx. Now design color. This one's a cool one. So let me show you what it changes. All these things. And I don't know if I want a red grill. So I think what I'm going to do is go back up here to polished metal. Just leave it kind of as it was. So like a black and silver truck. Right? I think that looks really cool. And rim color, we want it polished metal too. So that way everything all blends in. It's a nice looking black truck. Kind of doesn't stand out too much, and that way no matter what I'm hauling, we're good on it. And I've got a shop, I can paint it later if I want to. Right? So 166, and that's for 680 horsepower. Let's go look at the Warrior. And it's gonna have the same one. So this one's 460. Ooh, 590, but it's only 146. Yeah, it's gonna have the same stuff. It's just a little bit newer looking truck and not as much power. It's alright. I'm gonna go back over here to the Hulk. That's what we're getting. We're gonna get some power on this thing. Alright, so I'm gonna run through this really quick again. Get this thing set up the way that I think we want it. Let's do it that way. That one. That one. That one. Main color. See, I would go jet, but I think that's way too much. So I'm gonna go onyx. It's just a little bit lighter black. Almost like a really, really dark gray color. You know? What if we kind of went like out in left field with this? Ooh, that's kind of nice. Nah. Yeah, we're doing this. And both of these, I wanted to leave alone. Alright, so we're going to go and buy this, 166,000. Here we go. Oh, man. 488, 523 left. Alright. So now we can get our trailers to move around and do whatever we need to. And we can maybe upgrade those also, sell them, buy a new one. There's a 70,000 liter tipper that I'm really, really, really interested in. And then, yeah, we got other couple pieces of equipment that we might do something with. So, you know, I'm going to go ahead and go pick these things up. I'll bring them back down here, show them off a little bit more to you guys, and we'll make another plan from there. I really need to get, I need to get a corn header really quick, now that I'm thinking about it, because I didn't do that yet, did we? We don't have a header. Well, I'm going to need that. Alright, so corn header. And what we're going to do, we're going to get this guy right here, because it's a 12 meter header. I know it works with my stuff because I'm at a 9240. This one here should be the old one. So yeah, we're gonna get this guy. And the cool thing about it is I can change it to be case red. So it looks like it's supposed to. Alright, $91,000. It's gonna take me under 400. It's alright. I got 3 fields that are ready to harvest. So, that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start off with corn first, though, and then from that we'll buy some other stuff. So, okay, ready to fetch at the store. All right, y'all. So, like I said, let me go pick all this stuff up, and I'll meet you guys back over here. All right, everybody. So as you can see, I've got my brand new semi truck here. This thing is awesome. Well, I need to get some beefier front tires, though. But it looks great out here in the sun. That onyx color is perfect. And I got my 2 trailers. What happened is I was looking at my phone, looking at contracts to see what all I could do, and with fertilizer and whatever like that. And I stumbled upon a job up here in this area that needed a corn header. So I went ahead and accepted it. My equipment is just over on the other side of the fence. I went ahead and moved it over there. And I was like, you know what? I already got my truck here. We're gonna get my trailers, and we're just gonna do this the right way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repair. Yep. I'm gonna sell this bad boy. I'm gonna make $35,000 on this one. $35,000. All right. Now this one we're gonna do the same thing. Repair it, and I make 26. So 35 and 26 is gonna be what, like 60? 60,000. Perfect. 61 and change, almost 62. Okay. So now what we're gonna do? We're running here. I got a perfect trailer. Right here, trailers. Go all the way across. This one, and it's 69. So it's not gonna cost me that much more, and I get 10,000 more, and it's only single, right? I don't have to worry about 2 pieces that are gonna be all crazy trying to get in my silo. So my main color, I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna do onyx. Now for design color though, I am gonna go ahead and do case, since I'm on a case farm. All right. So my room color, I'm gonna use. There's this. I'll show you why a little bit, but wheel brand. I want to do trailer board. I want to do wide tires. I want this thing to be stable while I'm taking turns, right? And then design, I'm gonna leave that alone too, because it's all it does is just throw some oversized sticker on the back. So we're gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna buy it. Okay, I'm gonna buy this thing. So yeah, let me make sure that is onyx. Yeah. I mean, I could get. Oh, they don't have chrome. Some of them you can get them in chrome. All right, so here we go. We're gonna buy this. So it's around back now. But I want to go show you this awesome piece of equipment over here. This is my Case IH AxiaFlow 9240. I mean, this thing is massive, so much bigger. And these things, this side folds out over here, this one folds out over here. I'll show you guys what this thing is all about. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video for today. I just wanted to show you guys my new place, some new equipment. I'm gonna start showing off this equipment here in the next episode. We got this field right here we need to harvest, so this one's definitely gonna be used for that, and they need to take it right there, so it's super close. It was a no-brainer to not take this one and go ahead and make some money. And then I'll just have this stuff delivered into the house when I'm done. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and I will see you guys next time. So this is Driver 53 signing out.